Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with Wild Ride.
Bye! I did not expect to see you here.
Quite the estate.
Yes, we've been lucky. Father breeds horses, and his horses have often won in the games. I told him about meeting you.
You told him what?
Not much. That you are a rider. That you know Claridas well.
Too well. By half.
Come, he would love to meet you.
Beautiful, isn't she?
Bright eyes, flawless gait. Hey, she wants to win, eh?
You know a thing or two about horses. Nikias, who is your friend?
Father, this is Bayek. He once raced with Claridas. My father, Philocrates of Canopus, son of Themistocles of Canopus.
Grew up with Claridas? Let's see you drive, Barek. Nikias, keep close. Maybe you'll learn something.
It's Baye. Ah, fine.
The Siwa have a great course for racing.
No. We are a small village. We did have chariots. The old kingdom and its pharaohs brought them.
I envy that freedom.
Oh. Hey! What's wrong with you?
When was the last time you raced Claridas?
A long while. I barely know the name.
Careful! Tighter on the reins! Watch the statuary! Icarus was the true master of the races, something Claridas hopes to aspire to. My father loved Icarus. He was his favorite rider. Let's show my father your natural skill. You have a light touch! You are a natural. With you riding for the green, I'm sure we can win in the hippodrome. You are a natural. You have a light touch. Faster, Bayek, faster! Such speed! What's going on? Something's wrong. Father! Hurry, Bayek!
Nikias! Horse thieves! Here! The balls on them! She's my winning guest's horse. You have to get her back.
We won't let you down, Father. Hurry, men! We can't let these brazen raiders get away with this! The honor of Prasina Green depends on it!
Prasina Green! Move!
Alrighty, so currently we're actually going to be going over to the bandit hideout. It looks like they've stolen a prized possession.
Father loves that horse more than all the others we've raced.
For Philocrates! For Saganaki!
Now at this time, we don't really know how many foes we're going to be coming up against. I'm going to venture and say there's probably going to be a handful or more. Obviously, they're going to be kind of entrenched in. They'll probably have some living quarters that they'll have. They'll probably also have some weaponry, I would assume. So we're going to have to really be on top of our game here. We're going to have to be able to utilize our sword, our bow, all of our equipment, especially to come out victorious. We'll actually have a little bit of assistance from some of our companions, but it's hard to say how useful they'll truly be. But at this time, it looks like we'll be coming up on our objective here before very long.
Move out of the road! How many bandits do you think there are?
Do not worry. We have the Magi with us. We will be fine.
Who are these bandits?
Scum who are working for the Blues, I'm sure.
Have you heard about the Great Hungry Ones?
Who are they?
Bandits down south. I think they ride war hippos.
What? Are you serious?
So I've heard.
Alright, so we're actually regrouping with our companions here. Got about another 330 meters, really. See if we can quickly crawl through here without getting attacked by that gator over there. It looks like he's trying to nom away on some other wildlife. Got to get away from him pretty quickly. They actually get pretty paranoid and they get a little spooked a little easy. So obviously we don't want to be messing with them too much, but at the same time we also need to work our way all the way across these waters, which are heavily infested with creatures right now. We do have a vessel over here, so I think we'll jump on this just to be safe, though, because obviously, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to get scooped up and dragged underwater by a gator, so we are going to stay away from that as much as humanly possible. And then in just a moment, once we hit the shore, we'll actually take a moment to do a little bit of reconnaissance so that we can truly figure out where our foes are currently located. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have several enemy foes all around this particular area. Let's see if we can do just a teeny bit more reconnaissance and truly make sure that we're not missing anybody, but I think we pretty much picked most of them out. On the plus side, at least they're not very high level, so we shouldn't have too many difficulties taking care of them, but obviously it's going to be in our best interest to do things as stealthy as possible. So I will probably be pulling out the bow here, and we'll be utilizing that to the fullest capacity. Let's see if we can actually get a little bit of a perch here. I don't know if we're going to have the ability to stand on these, but it does look like we do have a pretty good ability to do some reconnaissance. It would be nice if some of these guys were a little bit closer to us, but unfortunately we're not going to have that luxury, it looks like. We could take that guy out and that one. I don't think they'll actually be able to get detected, but we do also have that level 13 that we'll have to be careful of. Question is do I snipe those guys? I'm not sure just yet. We might go for the main guy because I think he'll actually be a bigger threat. It is looking like that's not going to one-shot him, though, so it may be in our best interest to wait just a moment to see if this guy exposes himself just a teeny bit more. Alright, so at the moment, they have not detected anything just yet, but obviously that will soon be changing if we don't speed things up a little bit. Does look like our companions have actually rejoined the fight right now, so we can actually sneak up behind most of these guys and we'll be able to attack them in the back. Not really sure where our arrow went there. It kind of just disappeared into the void. However, we're actually going to go snipe these guys in the back. Get a little bit of burning effect on that guy. We got also another guy up here that seems to be beating up our companion pretty well. And then obviously we have our prized possession that we'll be reclaiming. But in the meantime, let's do a little bit of looting so that we can pick up all these beautiful jewels that these bandits have taken. It does look like our companions have unfortunately left us, so we're going to have to work our way all the way back. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take the horse through the water because, unfortunately, it is comprised of meat. Alligators are a big fan, and I don't know if everybody would be very happy with us if we allowed them to nom away at our prized possession. So we did actually ride right by something that obviously would have loved to have snacked on us. Another gator over there. So we are in gator-infested waters. However, we're actually able to move pretty fast, so I'm not too worried. It looks like this horse has quite a bit more endurance than quite of the other horses that we've had the luxury of using, but also they're a little bit better at traversing long distances like this in a short amount of time. So we got about 350 meters. We're closing in on our objective here pretty quick. So obviously the main purpose right now is to return the horse. It does look like our horse is getting a little bit tired. Obviously we've went quite a distance so far, so it does make sense to the fact that it, unfortunately, getting a little tired. But we're almost there. The horse will be able to get some food, some water. It'll be alright, and we'll have another mission under our belt.
By Serapis, you did it! I cannot believe it! I was convinced we'd never see Saranagi or my son again!
I dealt with the bandits who stole her. I suspect they stole Saganaki on behalf of your blue rivals.
Gods bless them! We'll have to beat the blues in the races to teach them shame and humiliation. I hope you raise wearing the green, Baron.
I will do my best.
When Hatu Gemenos